This is going to be some fun. Spanish team. എടുക്കടാറായിട്ടുണ്ട്. రావడి అన్నారెడ్డి రావడి అన్నారెడ్డి అన్న live chat is on, brothers. Everyone coming. ഗ്രീസ്മാനെ ഇപ്പോൾ ഏത് മിയാമിയിൽ പോയി കളിക്കുന്നു. ഗ്രീസ്മാനെ നോക്കിയിട്ടുണ്ട്.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Camavinga reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Griezmann. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Referee's given a throw. And here's Griezmann. Guardiola. Benzema. Neither side yet able to find the net. He's in a great position here. Forced to go back. Benzema! He's delivered all right! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their
Coming
substitutes.
on the field. Number
Madrid
23.
are in front now, the game's
Football.
only goal.
Number 23.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one. It's Griezmann! Brilliant from Griezmann! Sumptuous finish, an absolute
One
joy!
missed pass, goal.
They're level in a trice!
Good man.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. You just know there is no stopping that. And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that. It's starting to look very interesting, this. Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Madrid making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. And it's Griezmann. Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he spark a counter here? And here's Yamal.
And this is Griezmann. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Guardiola. Nicely shaped ball. And he's worked it through. Oh, that was vital. Guardiola. And Yamal. Guardiola. Camavinga. Rashford. He is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him.
And
And here's Benzema. Guardiola. And the referee signals for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please be made aware.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Madrid will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Madrid are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Gonna be tough, man.
The second half then, just getting going.
Madrid have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Ooh.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Griezmann actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Carreras with the clearance. They're going to be quick to recover this. And he's had it nicked away. Threads one in. Rashford. Rudiger was in no mood for any of that. Valverde makes a move down the right. Valverde is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's a good foot in there. Griezmann. It's Griezmann!
Griezmann കാണിക്കുന്ന ഇഷ്ടാ. ഇതൊന്നും തുറന്നെടുക്കണവൻ.
Oh, red. Nice interception. All the way back. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Kaká's cross. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
തന്നന 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 തന്നന.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Griezmann.
Well, the two
Number
coaches
9.
are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 17, Jamal. Coming on
Bellingham.
the field. Number
Vickyserrr.
19, Bale.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bebeto.
Number 18, Bellingham.
Hendrick, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Bellingham. That's a good foray he's making. Delivery from Danny Carvajal. Back in possession and ready to go again. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. All hands on deck for this one. Oh, great leap! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Madrid now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
But these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
That's a cute ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Guardiola. And that will be the final act. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.
Following in the second.
Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for him.
Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! And we have liftoff!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Now that's well seen too. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now he's off and running. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And can he finish? And he hits the net. They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Guardiola makes a dash for it. Figo, great defending, strong and determined. Guardiola.
Madrid really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Courtois is there to clear. Now, can they get him away? He's certainly onside here. Guardiola defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Figo, who's set up one goal so far. And this is Griezmann. Pedri. Rashford! And it's come back out to him. And he's found the net. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He sussed the keeper, couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Madrid cut their deficit and look raring to go again. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Madrid are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And it's Maradona. Oh, it's Maradona! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Reflections on the goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day from
Vigo! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Madrid really could have done without this. This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has...
And we've reached half-time. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Griezmann. Number 9.
Gets us going once more.
Coming on the field.
Madrid changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Decent chance! Just cruising. They are cruising. They are playing them off the park. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. This is a gloriously greedy performance. And here's Maradona. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well,
He's had a shot! Not out the best in the keeper. Now it's Rashford. Well timed, excellent interception. Figo. Tries a shot! And he seems certain to get the 6th.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Hazard. Rudiger. Stepping up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. Takes a shot. It's hit the upright. He's on it. And again! Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Maradona. And it's been played through. That was good alertness. He's in a great position here. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Good running with the ball. Bebeto. Rashford. And a chance! And that's a good finish. And he's got what he came for. His 20th goal. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Pedri. Number 20.
So we have movement on both
Hazard.
benches.
Number 4.
Madrid get their goal.
Guardiola.
A bit of respectability
Coming on the
restored.
field. Number 11.
Done delicately.
Federico Valverde.
Vigo has the space to
Number 6.
scheme. He
Modric.
slings it in.
Number 18, Bellingham. Substitution in progress.
Bebeto looking to play him in. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And here's Maradona looking for the run. Maradona showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Iniesta. Picks up shapes to shoot! And that's a sharp finish. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed.
That's that, the end. Madrid suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny.
No Cristiano, no Messi. Nobody know. Oh, that instance. Oh, the main sport wouldn't it?
Well, this is a critical game. A chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
Camavinga. De Jong. And it's Pedri. And it's Azar. Camavinga. And Azar. Pedri. And this is Lewandowski. David Villa. And it's Makalele. First quarter of an hour gone. That has been cut short. Maradona. Van Nistelrooy. Always onto this. And he's in on goal. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
David Villa. Oh, good effort. He will be livid with himself. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. That looks a decent ball. I think he cuts out the supply. And it's Azar. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. It's Rashford! Madrid
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
He's rising! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Maradona. Iniesta, a player of legendary status. Makalele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving through the middle.
Only 1 minute added time.
David Villa does have his name on the... The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Madrid trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
That's a little off target. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Iniesta. Now it's Villa. Showing good feet. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Makalele can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Koundé. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Held by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Vickyserrr. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
It's Maradona! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And we have our very first corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Robert Lewandowski. Number 14, Rashford. Number 20, Hazard.
He's taking no chances there.
Adrian. On the field. Number 8, Bebeto.
That's exactly what they
Number
need to keep
15,
doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Triol makes the interception. Makaleli, a man never lacking in drive or determination. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That was good alertness. Ball's gone out of play. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish and no half measures from here. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
So just one extra minute for stoppages. And that'll be the end of that. Defeated, dejected, deflated. The ultimate disappointment.
Please drink responsibly. Anyone.
ലാസ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് ഇത് കിടന്നു അത് ലൈവിൽ തന്നെ 4 മാച്ചിൽ തോട്ടുന്നത്.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. They're up and running then.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Guardiola gets over and intercepts. And it's Olmo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Rashford. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Mbappe. Can he get it through? And the finish! That is a good challenge from him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has a look up. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Threads one in. Well, that's well seen too. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Camavinga.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Madrid
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
He is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cracking ball. Yamal finds himself offside.
റൊണാൾഡോ ഓഫ്സൈഡ് ആവറില്ല.
Oh, what's he done? Albert Ferrer. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
No, that was never going to make it. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Madrid faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. So this to break the deadlock.
ഡിക്റ്റേറ്റർ
for sure. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Belly.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Well, that is the first half done and we are ready for what follows in the second.
With the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Rashford.
We get things going again.
Number 8.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's going for goal! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And it's Olmo. Ferran Torres going about things with real menace. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's in one-on-one, and he's had a chance! And he makes no mistake. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Vickyserrr.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Number 18.
So they have it all to do again.
Substitution in progress.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Great vision. Rudiger makes the interception. Well, what about it? Madrid are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Hazard really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a dangerous ball. And he will... Decent chance! And he has his goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Madrid leading now.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That pass just didn't quite work.
Madrid really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Bullish header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And that is that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
ഫൈനലി മച്ചന്മാരെ